It's a big weekend in the area, and one of the highlights is the St. Anthony Firemen Fest, which is really a fireman festival and a car and motorcycle show, and it's also a barbecue contest. And, well, there's so much. Let's find out. Let's go right to the fire chief of the St. Anthony Fire Department. That is Scott Uebelhor. Scott, welcome to the show.
Hi, Bill. Thanks for having me. We really appreciate you giving us this opportunity just to spend a few minutes on TV.
Well, we're glad that you can come in and talk about what really is a highlight of the year. Unfortunately, last year was just a messed up year for everybody. It's great to be back. What can we see at the St. Anthony? First of all, what's the real name of it? I've seen the Shine and something. And
well, we go by the St. Anthony Firemen's Fest. It started in 1991, so 29. This will be our 29th event. So in 1991. 29 years ago, we had the first event. A few years later, we brought in the car show. This will be their 24th. So the Show and Shine car show was started 24 years ago at the fire station. We moved down to the community center, some 20 years ago because we needed more space. Both of us outgrew that space. And when the Centennial came in 2013, we tried a barbecue contest, a backyard barbecue contest, very popular. And it continued. Two gentlemen in the community started it for us, and we kind of took it over. And so it's become kind of a three-pronged event. We've got the Firemen's Fest, and inside of the Firemen's Fest, we had the barbecue contest. They start lighting up about 3 o'clock in the morning, and then the car show starts kicking in about 9 o'clock in the morning. The awards are at 3 for the car show and 4 for the barbecue contest. And those cars and trucks and motorcycles, these barbecue guys, they're a lot of fun to watch. Put a lot of time and effort and heart and soul into their vehicles and barbecue grills, and they're very similar in what they do, but they're a lot of fun. And about 11 o'clock, you can buy a bracelet. Kids and adults both can taste these creations of the barbecue contest as you kind of cruise around the car show and enjoy. We've had as many as 225, 250 cars on a great year, and we're prepared for that if it happens. So we enjoy one of the bigger, better car shows. I know the group puts a lot of time and effort into making that a very professional presentation. We have judges. They take that very seriously to look at these vehicles, and we give away some nice awards later on, like 75 awards. Also, we have motorcycles in there. There's usually 20, 25, maybe as many as 30 motorcycles, and just to see how people do those things, how they shine their cars and care for their cars. You'll have everything from a rat rod to we have Corvettes, and you name the car, it will be there, and it's a lot of fun to see it.
And really then, that's kind of like in the day, morning and day, and then you go into your nighttime when you have your beer garden and you have your fried chicken dinners and entertainment.
Right, we have food all day, we'll still have breakfast sandwiches about 9:30. Then about 9:30 we'll convert to a full concession stand of hamburgers and cheeseburgers, tenderloins, french fries, and so on. Chicken will start at 11, and then at 4 o'clock we go to a full chicken dinner with the baked beans, the potato wedges, the thrash machine tomatoes, the whole bit. And we've been challenged. We're going to step up again this year. Somebody thought they maybe had a better chicken dinner than ours, so we're going to step it up a notch this year. So our chicken is always good. We have some people that really know what they're doing, how to prepare chicken in quantities, so we can move people through. We don't want a long line. We try to get everybody through the serving line as rapidly as we possibly can with good hot food, and we've been very successful for 29 years, and it's been a lot of fun.
Well, let's go back to the car show a little bit if we can. The barbecue contest, for the most part, they are pretty well established who's going to be entered in that. You've said how many teams?
We have 13 teams this time. Can take more. As far away as Brandenburg, Kentucky right now.
Okay. So most of those teams, though, probably are pretty set because you got to get some prep done before Saturday.
True. They give them some food to make, and it's all judged the same that way, yes.
But for the car show, the Show and Shine, really, you can decide Saturday morning, I think I'm going to take my car.
Throw a little water on it, wash it, and you can bring the car in. You register that day. It's $15 registration fee that day. You can come on in. We'll give you a slot. You set up if it's a little pup tent out there or whatever you want to do, and sit around and share stories with all of the other car owners, and maybe walk and see other cars like yours or different from yours. But yes, it's all day long. Very interesting event. We have some overflow available on the neighboring streets. If we get a lot of cars, we'll close down a couple of neighboring streets and bring cars out there, cars and trucks. And and then we judge them in a number of different categories. There's 60 total awards, I think, pre-2010 and then 2010 and later, and special interest, Fire Chiefs Award, and different ways that you can win awards. So a lot of awards are given out, and we try to get something very useful. They are a thermal mug from the Hoosier Laser Graphics helps us design every year. So it's something useful. It's not a trophy or a plaque for the wall. It's something you can use and carry around all year and support our event all year long. So the car show has been a really fun event for a long 24 years.
And let's move now into the kind of the evening or early day evening. You have your chicken dinners, which you mentioned, but there's entertainment in the beer garden.
Right, from 4 o'clock we start that evening event. So we kind of shift over between 3 and 4. We're transitioning. Beer garden opens at 3. We'll have the coldest beer allowed, as long as the best chicken.
Best chicken,
We
coldest
have,
beer.
Yeah, we have
Okay.
the best. We have a lot of ice. So we'll have the beer garden. A large family room, so you can bring your kids. They can entertain themselves and enjoy themselves. We have a lot of kids events. We have small kids games like the duck pond and the usual things like that. We have a lady coming to face paint for a couple hours in there. That's always popular. We brought silly safaris this year, so they'll come down with some reptiles and put a presentation from 5:30 to 6:30 right in the family room, so the kids and their parents, if they so desire, can sit and watch these exotic animals that come out of Indianapolis. A very, very cool thing. It's a lot of fun for those guys. We have a kiddie tractor pull. We have kickball for the kindergarten and up, I think through the 8th grade. So it's a good time out on the softball field. We try to give the kids something that they can do and be safe. While the parents are maybe enjoying an evening with themselves, they can have their kids and know that they're safe on the grounds of the community center, not running around on the street someplace.
Now, the entertainment, let's talk about that. Who's entertaining? What time do they start?
Boogie Tunes is kind of our anchor. They provide our sound and lights, and they also lead at 4:30 to start playing background and dinner music, so to speak. At 5:30, I have 6:30. Troy Miller, he's from Newburgh. He plays a little bit of everything. He's a one-man guy, and just a really good entertainer. You really enjoy him. He plays for like an hour and a half to 2 hours. And then Studebaker starts at 8:30. They play till 10:30, maybe a little later, depends how setup and teardown goes. But a very popular band in the DuBois County and Jasper area. We enjoy having Studebaker out there. And then Boogie Tunes ticks. As soon as Studebaker is finished, Boogie Tunes kicks right back in, and we turn the lights off at 1 a.m. But until then, until 12:30, Boogie Tunes plays hard, and the young kids kind of come out at that point and have a really good time. Beer garden's open until then. It's again, it's a safe environment. It's a fun environment. We have things going on all day for every age group. So I don't think we've left anyone out. We spend a lot of time and attention to what would appeal to people to have a good time, because these fests are so important to a local community. This is the St. Anthony signature event. It kind of sets the tone for what St. Anthony is. Maybe that's my opinion, but I really believe that the community pitches in. They pitch in by supporting us through our raffle ticket. Our raffle is 178 prizes this year. Local businesses and organizations have donated that raffle. Every property owner in the township gets raffle tickets in the mail, and they turn those raffle tickets back in. So with the virus and everything, if you're feeling that you're not really comfortable being out or don't feel well, you can always buy raffle tickets and support us. It represents 50% of our income for the event, so it's a big part of what we do, and we're appreciative of the people that donate and the people that buy the tickets, and we appreciate the whole community. They pitch in so much for us all year long, but especially during this week or two here, they really kick it in and help us, and we hope they'll come out Saturday and have a good time with us.
Okay, and the raffle tickets, probably shouldn't be mailing those anymore. If you've got raffle tickets, just bring them to the community center.
You can drop it off the community center. I got 30 firefighters. You probably know one of them. Drop it off to one of those guys, and they'll gladly deliver them. The raffle is at 9 o'clock Saturday night, so there's plenty of time all day to get those tickets bought and returned.
Yeah, so you can buy them Saturday.
You can buy them all day.
If you don't get them in the mail and you want to buy tickets, show up and buy them.
And maybe you want to buy some more.
Yeah, that's right.
Enhance your chances. So we'll have those available on site in the building and probably outside the building. We always have a booth readily available. One group of people I really want to thank, and they've stepped above and beyond. A couple years ago, the DuBois County Visitors Center bought a stage, and the county government bought a stage, and it kind of travels from community event to community event, and we have signage on it that makes it special to us. But it's a beautiful stage, great to present. It's a very safe stage, so you don't have to worry about wind taking it down. If we get a wind above 45 miles an hour, we just fold the sides down, wait it out, and we come back up with the stage. It's a remote control operated, professional, but they did that. But we had some sponsors step up, and I'll quickly name them, but St. Anthony Tire, Classic Bulk Carriers, Best Home Furnishings, Old National Bank, Jasper Engines, Ackerman Oil / Circle A, Jaminski Contracting, Fisher Electric, DuBois County Block and Brick, Jasper Group, Master Brand, Arnie's Catering, Rosie's Tavern, and Clem Graphics. They've all stepped up and chipped money in so we can afford the entertainment. We pay a little bit of money for the stage. So that makes that all possible. And it really makes a professional presentation to have. The entertainment that we have isn't over the top, but it's really good local entertainment. I always believe, as a businessman and as a fireman, to support the local community. These guys come out and they do a great job for us.
And it's good. It's good to be back.
It is
People
good.
are just really looking forward to getting out and doing some things again.
I'm sure I cried real tears in 2020 back then in June when we had to actually make the announcement that we had to cancel for 2020. It was the right thing to do, but it hurt. But now to be back, it's great because this event, as I said, for the community, it's more than raising money for firefighting equipment, which we need all the time. But it's more for the community to kind of pull together and enjoy a week or a month or for sure an evening together. You say, why do you need all this money? Well, we're taxpayer supported for sure. And but we have a lot of expenses, the insurance, the truck maintenance, the maintenance on the equipment alone, plus things wear out. Last year, even during the pandemic, thanks to the drive-through dinner and the support of the St. Anthony Community Center actually helped with a Jeep run they had last year, we were able to replace our 30-year-old extrication equipment with newer state-of-the-art. It's now battery operated. We were before, and we still have the old equipment as a backup, but we were tethered by a 100-foot hose and a gasoline-driven engine that you just never know if it's going to pull start or not. Yes, it is going to pull start because we test them every single Sunday. But we have battery-operated equipment. You push a button, you have the gear. If the car is over an embankment down a deep hill, you can take the gear right to the patient. It doesn't matter if they're 100 feet away or 500 feet away. So just staying up with technology, replacing aging equipment that has a shelf life. Hoses fail, they get damaged, they also just wear out. We replace those things and they cost a lot of money. So training costs money, equipment costs money, and we try to be, for the size of the community, we try to be as good as Indianapolis or Chicago or New York. That's our goal, to be as good as any other fire department out there. And with that, it costs money.
I'd say you're better. And let's all do our part to make sure that St. Anthony stays better, because you have the best chicken and the coldest beer, or so you claim. We don't want to cause any problems in different communities, but it is the St. Anthony Firemen's Fest is this Saturday, so make sure you show up.
Thank you.
Scott, thank you for being our
time.
guest. Our guest has been Scott Uebelhor. He's the fire chief of St. Anthony. It is the St. Anthony Firemen's Fest, which has a backyard barbecue, has the show and shine car show, has fried chicken dinners, has entertainment, has a beer garden, and I know I forgot something, and plenty of things for the kids, but don't forget to get your grand raffle tickets, or if you've got them at home because you live in that area, make sure you bring them in on Saturday.
Saturday the
and you have till
21st.
9 o'clock to buy tickets, right?
Till 9 o'clock. The raffle goes off at 9 o'clock. Don't come at 1 till 9.
No, don't do that. Yeah. Give them a break.
Come at 8:30, buy a bunch of raffle tickets, and enjoy the day with us. We're going to have a good time, and we're going to have good weather, I'm sure. And it's a special day for the community and for the fire department.
Okay, thank you very much, Scott Uebelhor. Thank you for watching 18 WJTS. We are local people watching local people.